saying, look how much we resemble each other. And looking at his reflection in the mirror. But then when I would go to hug him, there was no flesh.
God, it was like you were there.
Wow. And so, obviously, you've had an incredible career, and when people come and talk to you about your dad, what do you take away from that? I mean, are you happy to hear stories about him, or is that hard?
Well, the stories have all been positive, all except for my grandmother. My mother's mother, but
Yeah.
I won't go into that.
Yeah.
But I'll get in a taxi and I'll get in a taxi in Rome, and the driver will say, "Oh, your father, I drove him from Santa Maria Maggiore to somewhere else, and when he was in the taxi, he asked me, how many children do you have?" And I said, I have 4 children. So I gave him 4 big notes. And everybody tells me stories of his generosity.
Yeah. No, I've heard that. I mean, just in reading Piper's book and some of the other people that have written about him, about how generous he was on the set. Piper tells the story, I don't know if you know this, or maybe you do know, that she was up against Linda Christian for the part.
My mother, I think.
They both screen tested, and Piper got the part, so I don't know how Linda felt about Piper at that point.
She was furious.
But she talks about how welcoming he was on the set, and it really made it easier for her. She was very young at the time. This is one of her first kind of big movies that she made, and she was really nervous on the set, and nervous about sort of living up to his expectations as a leading lady.